This is the 20th anniversary of Louisiana Clean Fuels. 20 years ago, we were designated as the United States Department of Energy Clean Cities Coalition. Clean Cities Coalitions across the country work with fleets, municipalities, and educating the public about alternative fuels and transportation and ways to reduce emissions.
We're very proud of this organization, very proud that Louisiana, as an energy producing state, continues to be a leader in energy development, energy production, all aspects of energy. And the alternative fuel market is just the next in a long line of energy products that Louisiana has been a leader in. We're glad to be a part of it.
So we have our annual Clean Fuel Leader Awards tonight, where we recognize the very best in Louisiana for their emission reduction efforts. We need to thank our sponsors. SWEPCO is the awards sponsor. So all these beautiful awards that we're going to be handing out tonight are compliments of SWEPCO. Atmos is our entertainment sponsor. So all this fantastic music you've been hearing by Amanda Shaw, and some videos that we're going to get to see in a little while, and some videos that you're going to get to see on the virtual event as well, were all compliments of Atmos. It helped pay for this relationship we have with Amanda Shaw, this great fiddler from New Orleans. She was like a fiddling prodigy back when she was in her tweens, and she was the star of a film called Hurricane on the Bayou. So if any of you had kids who went to field trips in New Orleans and heard about that, she was the little kid who played the violin and the fiddle. And she is a 30-year-old woman now, and she has a fantastic music career and super talented. We will have her in person one day when we're able to. And also, thank you so much to REG and Solar Alternatives for helping out as well. Thank you so much. Okay, again, I just want to let you know who our board members are. We truly appreciate them. This is our executive board. We have Randy Hayden, Fred Skull, Vivian Johnson, formerly Vivian Oquan, and Scott Barrios. This is our executive committee. We have Denario, Calvin Ray, Stuart McAvoy, and Paul Pratt. Takesha, Jamie, and Kent. These are all fantastic board members. A lot of them couldn't be here tonight. Of course, with COVID restrictions, some of the organizations don't allow them to come to any public events. So we are super happy to have them on the board and participating with us. Our 20th anniversary video that we were so excited about. We commissioned this. Gosh, we've been talking about this for about almost a year now. And we have a 20th anniversary version and another version where we take the 20th anniversary stuff off the beginning and the end. And we have this wonderful piece that will be used to promote things going in the future. When we grow up in such a beautiful landscape and surroundings, sometimes we forget how lucky we are. It's really important that we take a look outside our windows and see the beauty that is there. We need to protect that. We really want to make sure that we continue pushing forward to keep our air clean and protect our beautiful state. Louisiana Clean Fuels is a U.S. Department of Energy designated Clean Cities Coalition. Clean Cities was an organization that was formed back after the Clean Air Act by the Department of Energy to help be that bridge to help bring alternative fuel projects into the marketplace. Our philosophy at Louisiana Clean Fuels is to remove the barriers and excuses that organizations and people may have as to why they're not going to try alternative fuels.
Louisiana is an oil and gas state, and we're very proud of that. But we also are starting to become a leader in the alternative fuel market.
Everybody understands there's no one-size-fits-all, but they know that we have to have an integrated approach to reducing emissions and to producing energy with alternative sources.
I am really excited about how the state has really been stepping up and getting very involved in Louisiana Clean Fuels, from the Department of Natural Resources, the Department of Environmental Quality, the governor's new climate task force, and from the community and from businesses as well.
Louisiana Clean Fuels is the organization that is putting all of the stakeholders together and moving Louisiana forward into a new century of environmentally sound and clean energy.
The more diversity of fuel sources we have, the stronger position we are really as a state and a nation. Competitive market forces are bringing down the price of some of these new choices. Before you know it, it's going to be the obvious choice.
Volkswagen settlement was incredibly important for Louisiana, and I'm so very proud of our state and so proud of our state leaders who took advantage of that settlement money, $19 million for Louisiana, and put it out into the marketplace immediately. We have 16 parishes that now have propane-powered school buses, 200 propane-powered school buses all across the state, bringing children from home to school and back in a clean, efficient, and environmentally productive way.
By November 2020, we should have more than 100 propane buses in our fleet. Mechanical failure, we haven't had that problem. We have to worry about a bus going down at 6:50 in the morning with 72 kids who only have to regen for 45 minutes, so they're very dependable. And I would encourage other school districts to invest in propane buses.
All of the garbage and waste collectors are using compressed natural gas vehicles. As a matter of fact, anybody that puts out the bid now, it's automatically in their bid package that you have to have those vehicles. They're quieter, they save a ton of CO2. I'm excited because we are ahead of the curve.
St. Landry Parish Solid Waste is home to a world-recognized landfill that produces renewable natural gas from the decaying organic matter in the landfill. The methane released is captured and turned into clean, burning, pipeline-grade natural gas. St. Landry currently produces enough RNG to offset 150,000 gallons of diesel per year and is being upgraded to produce even more fuel for the natural gas fleets that fuel up at their station.
We're very proud to be the first transit provider in the state of Louisiana to be 100% alternative fuel. Our vehicles at this point in time are either CNG or battery electric powered buses. Here at Sportran, we provide what we call fixed route, which is our normal city bus. We provide paratransit, which is our ED service, and we just introduced our new on-demand service, which is more of an Uber style of transportation. As the technology improves and the batteries improve, we'll continue to purchase additional electric buses to expand our fleet.
We're a capital area transit system. We're the regional transit authority for the greater Baton Rouge area. We're really excited about bringing in electric buses. We had an opportunity with our board. They commissioned a study to determine what alternative to diesel will be best for Baton Rouge, and electric by far was the winner. Working with Louisiana Clean Fuels, we were able to bring in a bus to demo to our community, and we had elected officials come out, community stakeholders, to really get them engaged and excited about the opportunity of bringing electric buses to Baton Rouge. So with the support of Louisiana Clean Fuels and our delegation here, we submitted a grant and we were successful, and we got in 3 electric buses that we now have out throughout the community of Baton Rouge.
I drove the electric bus the first day it came because they picked some of us operators to go out with training. It went by kind of seniority.
One of our favorite things is when we get out into the community and we are able to talk to people about a technology or a vehicle or something they've never heard of before, they didn't realize exists.
Outreach is crucial to let people know what we're doing as a state, where we need to be heading, and the benefits.
Louisiana Clean Fuels and the Department of Energy and the State Energy Office all work together to try to educate folks on fleet management and looking at long-term strategies for electric vehicles and other alternative fuels. We see electric vehicles as being a key piece of our future in the state, and we see a monumental shift of where that's going to happen in the next several years.
Approximately about 5 years ago, we installed 8 chargers through the Green Parks Initiative in Baton Rouge. Right behind me, we have 2 level 2 chargers that are free to the public for the city of Baton Rouge to use. So anyone with an electric vehicle can come in, they can park their car there, plug it in, don't have to do anything else. There's no app to look at, there's no fee. Plug in and walk away, and their car's being charged for free on behalf of energy in the city of Baton Rouge.
We need to get better, and we need to keep doing better, and all these efforts are moving forward incrementally into one big effort.
When I first started at Louisiana Clean Fuels in 2012, our organization was only reporting a few thousand gallons of alternative fuel usage a year. We are now offsetting over 9 million gallons of petroleum through alternative fuels like natural gas, propane, and electric, and through technologies and practices like idle reduction and fuel-efficient vehicles.
I want Louisiana to understand that we're all in this together, that we're all going to get to that positive endpoint, and it's going to be an integrated future.
Congratulations, Louisiana Clean Fuels, on 20 years of providing leadership and guidance to public and private fleets all over Louisiana. Your diligent efforts are helping to reduce our transportation emissions as well as our carbon emissions by utilizing clean domestic fuels like natural gas, propane, and electricity. By working with Louisiana Clean Fuels, our state fleets like DEQ and DNR are exploring how they can incorporate more efficient practices into their operations. All of this is helping to reduce fuel and maintenance costs and to protect our coast and air quality. Together, along with private industry, these groups are developing a sustainable transportation pathway for the next generation. That's good for our economy today and for years to come. Thank you, and keep up the great work. God bless.
Good. We're so excited to show you this tonight. Y'all are the first ones to see it, except for a few staff members who may have gotten a sneak peek at a staff meeting. But y'all are the first ones to officially see this video that we've unveiled. Like I said, we will have a shorter version that takes off the governor and takes off the 20th anniversary and kind of like wraps it up a little shorter. And from this, we've also created a great PSA, which is on our YouTube channel that you can all view, that we're going to start seeing maybe on TV. Might be late night because it's a PSA. And But we're really super excited about this because getting the word about what we do is one of the issues that we have. We do a lot of great things, we help a lot of fleets, but sometimes it's hard to get in the door. But talking about getting in the door, we are part of the governor's climate task force now on the transportation committee. So we're not on the main governor's climate task force main committee, but we are on the transportation subcommittee. So I'm really excited that we will have a voice in affecting how our state tries to reduce our carbon emissions through the transportation sector, and hopefully they'll be able to get some good, real advice from us here at Louisiana Clean Fuels. So we're really, really stoked about that. All right, so now it's the Clean Fuel Leader Awards. Come on over here, Tyler. So this is one of the times that we get to show our appreciation for you, because if it wasn't for all of you and all of what you do, we would have nothing to talk about. We could be sharing information about why you should do this, why you should adopt alternative fuels, why you should reduce your emissions. But if you're not out there doing it and showing people that it can be done, that it can be done affordably, and that it works, we have nothing to talk about. So you are our stars. You're the reason why we're here. So thank you so much for coming out tonight, every single one of you. And for those of you who couldn't be here tonight as well. All right, so we're going to start off. This is the order of the awards. Alternative Fuel Vehicle Leader by volume. These are our honorable mentions. We are going to be mailing a certificate to each one of these fleets. So alternative fuel leaders by volume. So compressed natural gas for public services. Just year after year, you are the biggest user of compressed natural gas in the state of Louisiana. For propane, United Parcel Service, UPS, has been the leader for propane use. Renewable natural gas is Waste Connections, who fuels at the St. Landry Parish landfill. And for electric, right now it's Entergy. And I have a feeling that pretty much in the future we're going to be seeing Sportran and Cats competing with them for the amount of electricity used in a fleet. Other honorable mentions, top reductions through energy efficiency members. VMT reductions for Entergy, vehicle miles traveled is what that stands for. Fuel economy improvements, Republic Services has done some great work in that area. Idle reduction, AmeriGas. And diverse portfolio, Entergy. Entergy has 6 emission reduction strategies that they employ. Idle reduction, vehicle miles traveled reductions, fuel economy improvements, natural gas, propane, and electric in their fleets throughout their company. Come on. Yeah. So we like to see that. It's just not one thing that really helps get you to that thing. So, all right, so this year, the best performing school district is East Baton Rouge School District. It is no surprise that EBR is our winner here for the best performing school district. They have been taking advantage of the Volkswagen settlement, of DERA funding, and they're very aggressively been moving their fleet over. And one of these really great stories is back in 2016, their fleet was flooded. We all remember here in Louisiana, everything was flooded. It felt like, my subdivision was like an island, and even then I was stuck there for weeks. We couldn't, it felt like we couldn't leave for days. And instead of just like giving up or just buying the most convenient, easiest thing, they took advantage of that disaster and decided we're going to make a change. And they started switching out their fleet to propane at that moment. You lost like over 100 vehicles in that flood, didn't y'all? Yeah. So it was a really big deal for the school system. And so we're very, very excited and very happy today to give the Best Performing School District Award to East Baton Rouge School System. All right, the next award is Best Performing Municipality with Transit, and that is the City of Shreveport and Sportran. Denario was not able to be with us tonight. He had a surgery earlier this week, and we didn't know. Is anyone else in Sportran able to make it tonight? Okay, so Denario is one of our board members, and Sportran is a 100% alternative fuels transit fleet. It is the first in the state of Louisiana to do that, and they have natural gas buses and electric buses. I believe they have about 5 electric buses at this time, with more on order. Yeah, so it's a fantastic fleet, and we're really happy to have them as part of our board and as one of our star fleets. So thank you, Sportran. Okay, we have a new award this year. It's our Climate MVP. So as the most greenhouse gas emissions reduced by a municipality, so that is St. Landry Parish solid waste, because renewable natural gas is such an effective way to reduce carbon emissions. I mean, literally it's a closed loop circle. You got the trash decomposes, it makes the natural gas. You take the renewable natural gas, you fuel the trash trucks who go pick up the trash, who deliver the fuel back to the landfill, and it's wonderful when it comes to carbon reductions, and we just couldn't say enough good things about St. Landry Parish. So FJ and your crew, please come on up. This is our Progress Award. So we have our Most Improved Municipality. Is anyone from the City of Lake Charles able to make it here tonight? No? Okay. We will be sending this award off to them. We understand that many of our fleets are not able to travel here tonight, and some organizations have restrictions on being able to travel and come to public events. So we're very appreciative of the progress that St. Charles the City of Lake Charles has made, and they have 43% increase in their propane usage. So they're really dedicated to the use of propane through their mowers, and they have some pickup trucks,
and some paratransit
buses that are all. So we're really proud of them and the progress they've made. That is really huge for our municipality. All right, so the Gangbusters Award. And UPS, our representative was not able to come tonight, but he did send us a pre-recorded acceptance speech. But we said gangbusters because, I mean, they literally had the largest growth in every category for alternative fuels. They increased their petroleum reductions by 400,000 GGEs, or gallon gas equivalents. So it's a gas equivalent for the type of alternative fuel they're using. 35% increase in the use of alternative fuels across their fleet, with a 65.8% increase in their use of propane in their fleet.
Stuart McAvoy with EPS. I'm excited to receive the award from Louisiana Clean Fuels for our fleet. Largest growth by volume and percentage. Very exciting to receive this award, and congratulations on Louisiana Clean Fuels. 20 years. Congratulations, and thanks for the award.
Rising Star Award. Every now and then we have a new fleet who has adopted alternative fuels, and with enthusiasm and just really taken on the challenge and stepping into this brave new world of alternative fuels. And this year, it is CATS, Capital Area Transit System. They now have 3 all-electric transit buses. In Baton Rouge, we have the BYD buses. And we just I don't know if you've seen them around town, but they've been out there. You may not have noticed them because they're so quiet, but we're really excited to have this here in Baton Rouge. They reduce so much greenhouse gas emissions and NOx emissions by the fact that there are no tailpipe emissions whatsoever on electric transit buses. So today we are honoring the rising star is CATS. Thank you so much. Come on up, Bill. Be prepared for a very, very unique acceptance speech.
It's amazing. It's so good.
So, Fuels Fix is a fantastic publication by one of our Clean Cities coalitions that we love to work with the most. I think Tennessee and one other coalition in Ohio are the two that I like to try to model everything we do off of. I'm always asking those coordinators, how did you do this? What did you do? What do you think? And asking them for advice and helping. So they have the most fabulous outreach, and with this publication, it used to be what's called an e-zine. So it was kind of like a PDF that when you opened it up, it looked like it was a magazine that was opening up. And they've turned it into this wonderful website, and they send out monthly newsletters. And so it's a really fantastic publication that talks all things alternative fuels from Clean Cities coalitions all over the country. And it's super, super professional. We've had some
articles on there.
Yeah, we put a lot of articles. We've had some really fantastic interns that have written some great blog articles and done some great research. Tyler has the top article on the entire website with his review of his vehicle.
I got a question about my vehicle, and then we get 36,000 reads or something like that.
It's ridiculous. It was just a review of the vehicle that he owns, which is a plug-in hybrid, the Honda Clarity. So if you want to learn about the Honda Clarity.
Yeah, I know about it.
Yeah, so it's really great. So hold on to this. This is ridiculously hilarious.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Louisiana Clean Fuels Awards audience, I am here today as one of the co-rulers of the East Tennessee Clean Fuels Coalition to dub CCUWPP intern Ainsley Kelso as editor-in-chief of the Fuels Fix news website and monthly email blast in honor of her reception of the Clean Fuels Leader Award.
On behalf of East Tennessee Clean Fuels, we want to thank Louisiana Clean Fuels for honoring us with the Clean Fuels Leader Award.
Brilliant.
And now you understand why they got the media award.
Yes. They're very savvy, very savvy. Okay, and the highest award we have tonight is our Clean Fuel Champion. This is by far the top award that we give out each year as far as alternative fuel use. And Republic Services, not only are they good partners, Calvin Ray's been on our board for many years. He's been a very supportive board member, but this fleet really is dedicated to reducing their emissions. They have nearly 19,000 tons of greenhouse gas reductions in 2019. 2.3 million gallons of gas equivalent of petroleum reduced by their fleet, and by 102 CNG trash trucks. That's a lot of natural gas trash trucks. They saved nearly 10,000 GGs of CNG by not even idling. So they're not only dedicated to alternative fuels and use of natural gas, but they want to reduce the amount of fuel they use, period. So they have this great anti-idling project. They saved approximately 15,000 GGs of natural gas through route optimization. You don't even have to use alternative fuels to reduce your emissions. You can use, there's many other ways. And it equals to 182.2 tons of greenhouse gas emissions reduced a year. So fantastic. Just can't say enough about Republic Services. All right, we only have one more award here tonight. Come on up. Come on. You're on. FJ, you're on too. Come on up. So the Catri Martin Award, we only give out every 2 years because this is a very, very special award. Yeah, y'all stay over there while I'm talking. Very, very special award in honor of Catri Martin, who was one of our stakeholders for many years and a leader at St. Landry Landfill. He did just amazing things. And we have his daughter here tonight to talk about Catri. And FJ, the first ever winner of the Catri Martin Award, to give the award to this year's recipient. All right? Brandy?
It is quite an honor to be in front of such a smart, innovative, cooperative, outreach fuel group of people. I heard all of those words in the video, so I kind of cheated a little bit. But Ann asked me to say a little bit about my dad. I'm Brandy, I'm his second daughter, and we grew up in Crowley, and we were very close to the landfill people. And we didn't know much about what he was doing at the landfill other than just burying trash and getting them to bring manure from the horse farm to pass out to farmers. But we did finally, after he had passed away, found out about a lot of things he was doing with the fuel business. And we became close with FJ and a bunch of people who were close to my dad. And we just only knew my dad as someone who was forward thinking and who was dedicated, and he would surround himself with people who were very smart and very eager to learn. And so it's, like I said, such an honor to have something, such an honorable namesake for him to continue what his projects were or the ideas that he began at the landfill. He was never a gas man. We grew up on a dairy farm milking cows, and he used to say the cow manure was the smell of money. And so I guess that was his start of methane. I'm not really sure. But he was very into projects and innovation and cooperation in the state. So I am honored to be part of this tonight, and thank you for all you do for the state, and thanks for honoring my dad.
Okay, so we had three very, very worthy nominees this year. Vivian Johnson, who's not able to be here tonight, and Denario Washington, who is also not here, be able to here tonight. But that leaves us with a gentleman who is here tonight and who is the winner of this year's Catri Martin Award, and that is Scott Barrios of Entergy. Scott is one of the newest board members and one of the most enthusiastic board members that I think we have ever had at Louisiana Clean Fuels. Yes, and he's been a fantastic partner at getting us out there. I mean, we've been getting each other into meetings and in speaking positions and working together to just advance the use of electricity in transportation. And their E-Tech program is really they got the most innovative program last year at our awards. And it is a rebate program that gives Entergy customers money back for installing electric vehicle charging on their properties. Yes, so among other things. So it's a fantastic program, and once I think we had our first lunch on 3rd Street.
You emailed me. Yeah, you emailed me and said you were swinging through and wanted to set up a meeting. Yep. And then we talked on the phone, and I got you involved in because you were free that morning. And we went to Cecilia's,
yeah. It was like Cecilia's on 3rd Street. Yeah, lunch, and then it's been history. It's kind of like been this wonderful relationship. Matt Dearman was our original board member with Entergy, and he got moved to a different division. And when Scott kind of appeared, it was kind of like a gift from heaven because Matt was a fabulous board member, but was unable to spend as much time with us. So then we got Scott here. So we are just so pleased to have you on board. The stakeholders, every single dues-paying member and board member has the opportunity to vote, and you were the one that they selected.
Well, thank you.
So,
it's not just because you were the only one here tonight.
Yeah, we promise. FJ is the first winner of the Catri Martin Award, which we awarded 2 years ago. He worked with Catri at St. Landry, and was the overwhelming winner of the first award. And so we have him here today to present the second winner with the Catri Martin Award.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
it. Get in there.
Yeah, get in.
Smiling.
Yeah,
we are smiling. We promise. Y'all ready to hold your breath?
Ready to hold our breath.
Ready, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, smile.
I'm Scott Barrows with Energy. I'm a senior account manager with our electric technology program. And what we do with that program is we help our customers find solutions to electrify. We help remove barriers for them, connect them to the right extra stakeholders, and look at ways they can electrify. 1, to reduce costs. 2, to reduce emissions. And it just increases their efficiency and their satisfaction with their products that they're using.
Why is clean fuel so important to Louisiana?
Well, as a native Louisiana myself, someplace where I'm settling down, raising my kids, I've lived all around the world, the future of this state is very important to me. Being able to work together with all the various stakeholders that Louisiana Clean Fuels can bring together and look at ways we can work together to reduce our carbon emissions, which will lead to a better environment for where we can raise our kids, increase air quality, and also decrease erosion of our coastline, which is our #1 problem facing Louisiana right now.
The Catri Award. Well, I was honored, I am honored, that Catri was the pioneer of from waste to fuel, to vehicle fuel. We were the first in the country, actually the first in the world. So our project was recognized worldwide, and being a part of that great project has brought great recognition to our parish, and it's given me quite an honor.
What would you say to other parishes around Louisiana about this issue?
Well, the project is we're destroying carbon emissions. We're making our environment more friendly. I say we need to get on board and be more green.
We're making a lot of progress. In 2012, when I first started at this coalition, we were only reducing a few thousand gallons of petroleum a year through the use of alternative fuels. Now we are using over 9 million gallons of gas equivalent of alternative fuels every year.
Many times people think of Louisiana as strictly an oil and gas state. And the interesting thing is that most of the alternative fuels are still produced from oil and gas, and they will. They're just cleaner burning, much better for the environment. I think that we will see a great transition as we move into the next level of energy uses all across America, and Louisiana is primed for being a leader in that.
The goal of our organization is to help our nation reduce its dependence on foreign oil, to reduce emissions, and to increase affordability of these technologies for our fleets.
People are concerned about health. We're going through a COVID situation right now, and so health is very important to a lot of people, and that means the health of the air, the health of the water, all aspects of it. And so I think that when they see the work that Clean Fuels has been doing for the past 20 years, they recognize that all we're trying to do is improve air quality, improve the lives of citizens in Louisiana, and continue to use our God-blessed natural resources. I think everybody's looking at us and they're saying, you guys, good luck for another 20 years.
It's about the air we breathe. Reducing our emissions through transportation will help reduce things like asthma and NOx emissions, which can produce all sorts of other lung diseases. And it's better for the environment and for carbon reduction.
How can people get more information about the coalition?
You can go to our website, louisianacleanfuels.org.